Hello there. How's everybody doing? Here we are for Hordes of the Underdark. Wait, Neverwinter chess?
Hey, you over there!
What's up, gang? Hold on, can I jump into Neverwinter chess? Oh, I have to create a character. That's weird. Kingmaker. Okay, let's start Hordes of the Underdark. That's what we're doing. Oh, you are Vofalok? I'll be the devil on your shoulder. Spend money on a PC. Always spend your money on PCs. Alright. This expansion continues the adventure started in Shadows of Undermountain. Okay. Journey into the ever more bizarre and hostile depths of Undermountain to challenge a gathering evil. You have recently escaped from a long sojourn on the plane of Shadow. Your adventures in that murky dimension have transformed you from a raw novice to a seasoned adventurer. Escaping from the plane has made you the talk of taverns and daydreaming children who seek to emulate your exploits. Beneath the city of Waterdeep lies the Underdark, and from it the armies of darkness have risen to lay siege to the splendid city. You have arrived to save Waterdeep, and in so doing, you will step from the storybooks of mortal heroes and take your place among the truly epic heroes and heroines of lore. So maybe. Okay. I'll take maybe. Level 15 to 30. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. I'm thinking let's go for a cleric. I think a spellcaster cleric. We'll do a woman. Subrace. What? What is this? How about cool? Cool cleric subrace. What does this do? Hey, what's up, board game? Oh, actually, let's go back. Create new character. Do a woman. Subrace. Cool orange. There we go. Let's see. I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
That lady's kind of cool. This lady looks very cleric-y. Look at this lady. What the heck? I hope it's not 20 hours, but it certainly might be. There are 3 chapters in this one. This lady's mysterious looking. She kind of looks like a spellcaster. Let's do it. She looks like a cool orange. Yes, you can. I don't think there are any... I don't think there are any cleric, really, prestige classes except for Champion of Torm. Oh, it wasn't not that I didn't want it to be more than 20 hours. It's more like, oh, we've been playing Neverwinter Nights for so long now. Alright. Cleric. Let's do a chaotic good. We had a lawful good dwarf, neutral good shifter, chaotic good cleric. Let's do it. What? Why are we starting at -1 everything? Is it because we're a... Hold on, let me go back. Let me just make a human. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a human. Keep it boring. We did halfling, we did dwarf, now let's do human. Human. Oh, look at that. Chaotic good abilities. It'll end when winter comes to California. Alright. That's intelligence, that's not wisdom. At least 18, right? Yeah, we max at 18. Yikes, man. We don't have a lot of points to spread around. I wonder how much turn undead really going to be that crazy in this expansion? I don't really have the ability to afford points over there in charisma. It is the Underdark. We can do 17 on wisdom. I think this makes the most sense to me, because we should go up to level 15. That gets us up to wisdom 19, right? Every 4 levels we should get an attribute point that should be able to get us 19 wisdom, and then at 16, 20. I think this seems pretty good. Packages, default cleric. If we'd already been given our levels, I hope we're leveling up once we start. If we don't, I'm gonna come back and change it because we need at least 19 wisdom for level 9 spells. We want spellcraft, persuade. We have charisma. It's not gonna work. Lore. Heal and crafting. Oh, I definitely need concentration. Actually, we get Deacon back here, don't we? Deacon can do our lore skill.
Deacon?
Yeah, let's get out of lore since Deacon can cover that for us. We'll be rumbling and tumbling. I think that'll help. And we're human, we get bonus feats, right? Strong soul. Spell penetration. I think spell penetration. I want to focus on spells here. So spell penetration. Greater spell penetration. You really think toughness? Silver palm. Ooh, what about luck of heroes? +1 bonus on all saving throws. can only take it at first level. Blooded. Can only take this feat at first level. Combat casting is going to be important. Let's do Luck of Heroes. +1 on all saving throws to start. Ooh, our domains. What should our domain be? Domain of Death. Let's see. Animal gets Cat's Grace, True Seeing, and Polymorph Self. Air is Call Lightning and Chain Lightning. Phantasmal Killer, Innervation, Stinking Cloud, Acid Fog, Stone Skin. Ooh. Stone Skin? An Energy Buffer? Negative Energy Burst, Wall of Fire. Good. Good also gets Stone Skin and Lesser Planar Binding. Healing gets Cure Wounds and Heal.
The magic of fire, air, water,
Earth.
light, dark.
Spirit, mind, and body.
Ooh, magic also gets Stone Skin and a bunch of other spells. Plant gets Bark Skin, Protection, Strength. Strength, Sun, Travel. Travel gets Web, Freedom of Movement, and Haste. Wow. Trickery, Improved Invisibility. War and Water. So, Freedom and Movement, Web, and Haste seems amazing. What if we do... And magic gets Ice Storm? What if we do magic and travel? It gives us a lot more, like, mage-like abilities. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, hopefully we can get haste from an item. I didn't find a single haste item in the last expansion. You guys think there's a belt for haste? Then maybe we pick something else. I do still like magic because it gives us Stone Skin. We could do Destruction for the Acid Fog. Or Trickery for the invisibility stuff. People can't see us, we blast them. We could also do the sun since we're in the Underdark. Can you imagine just sunbeaming all these drow? Yeah. Improved invisibility is good. What do we think? Trickery or the sun? Clerics who take the sun domain are better able to turn undead than their brethren. I didn't take any charisma and gain spells that are harmful to undead. Bonus spells, exceptional turning. I'm less interested in the sun there. Bonus to hide, persuade. Plus the charisma modifier. That's doesn't help us either, but the spells are good. Magic just gives us the bonus spells. I forgot. I didn't even look up here. We get some bonus feats and everything. Turn vermin as if they were able to turn undead. Well, a bunch of my healing spells will be casted with the Empower spell feat. Turn outsiders, turn elementals. Able to damage constructs while using the turn ability with destruction. And then we could have the magic of destruction. That'd be funny. Travel, sun, strength. The cleric is able to cast an improved form of sanctuary. Huh. Strength, the magic of strength. You know what? Let's do magic and destruction. I bet you we'll run into some constructs that are going to be rough, and who can resist some acid fog? Alright, how do we make her look? Ooh, she's got like spikes on her head.
Time for a bit of the game.
Oh, this face kind of looks like what we have. Ooh, nice bald. Oh, these are all orc faces. It also kind of looks like it. Let's do that face. Tattoos. Tattoos changing? Okay. That's the, I'm gonna do some cool tattoos there. We make her thick. The thickness. Got a sickness for that thickness. What are the clothes looking like? How about the cool gray robes? The gray robes are cool. Skin color, she's kind of a darker brown. And her hair was dark too. That's green. That's about right. Tattoo colors. There you go, make them dark.
At my command, attack!
That was our shifter voice.
To the fight! Give no quarter! To the fight! You have to fight! At the enemy! Attack!
At their throats, cut them down. Step up to the fight.
All right, I says you attack right now!
I feel like we should do that one.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Our brutish thug cleric.
Ah! I smack you down! Bleed and die! I hurt. Heal me right now.
What about Berserker?
Kill them! Kill! Come on, it's time to take out the trash. To arms! Follow me. We have no choice.
Nope.
All right, I says you attack right now.
I'm sold on the brutish thug. Now we just have to get to the name. So we had Gertrude, and we had Gertrudo. Should we go Gertrude Amos? Gertrudas? Amy Schwartz. Where did that come from? Amy Schwartz. What the voice sounds like a female Arnold, so we want Amy Schwartz. Okay. I mean, sure. Why not? Let's make her slightly older. 35. Enter the name of our deity. Get to name our own deity? The orange one. Perfect. Here we go, guys. Amy Shwartz, our chaotic good human cleric. Have concentration. Here we go. Good tumble, whole 9.
Waterdeep, one of the greatest cities in all of Faerun. It is home to a multitude of peaceful townfolk from all races and all walks of life.
Come, Nerevar.
Beneath Waterdeep, however, lies a different realm.
Welcome, Moon and Star.
This is the deep dungeon known as Undermountain. Built by the mad wizard Halaster. Here, Halaster tests adventurers who trespass therein with the deadliest of traps and the most dangerous of creatures. All but the luckiest meet their deaths in its dark halls. Regardless of this presence beneath them, the people of Waterdeep feel safe enough. For while one may enter Undermountain, it is rare that anything actually comes out. Until now. For there is another realm that exists beneath even Undermountain, a place of shadows and evil known only as the Underdark. It is here that the sinister dark elves known as the Drow rule next to other subterranean horrors unknown to most on the surface world above.
I think plenty of people know about Drow.
And it is the Drow who now lead an army of these creatures into the streets of Waterdeep, besieging the city from below in a campaign of blood and terror. And in their darkest hour, the lords of Waterdeep have issued a call for a hero. Someone who can face these dark elves and all their brethren in their own land. Someone who can defeat the Hordes of the Underdark.
And her name is Amy Shwartz. Since before the founding of the city of Waterdeep, an infamous dungeon known as Undermountain. Undermountain. Some say the struggle against the hordes of the Underdark are the mandate of heaven. Has existed beneath it, Undermountain. While full of many dangers, Undermountain has never threatened the city. Until now. For reasons unknown, Waterdeep is now suddenly under siege from forces originating within Undermountain. A call has gone out for heroes to deal with this mysterious threat, and it is to this call that you have responded. Upon your arrival in Waterdeep late in the night, you were ushered to the Yawning Portal, an inn which holds access to Undermountain itself. Here, you and other adventurers are to meet with the proprietor, Durnan, to organize yourselves for what is to come. Cool. However, you have a choice to make. And the choices are yours to make before you sleep for the night. You have enough experience to become a 15th level character. You may choose to let your package, chosen whenever you first created your character, level you up, or you can take your levels automatically. Choose wisely. Very well, rest when you awake and your adventure shall begin. We're just going to go with lore, like Vofelok told us. We are still Gertrude Barrington, who got somehow permanently shifted into a Dwarven Defender, and then her experience in the Realm of Shadow has permanently shifted her again into Amy Shwartz. Concentration, spellcraft. Concentration, spellcraft, tumble. Here we're gonna do combat casting. It's a body swap arc, yes. Like we're Doctor Who. Oh, now we up the wisdom. The beach filler episode. Alright, so we got combat casting. Spell focus. I'll get adept in a school of magic. Gnomes get receive spell focus illusion for free at level 1. Cool. I want greater spell penetration. Repenetration. There we go. We get 1 more AC from that. For level 7. Oh, the 1080 Ti has served me well. I wish I could find an upgrade though. I would definitely like a, you know, like a 3080 Ti. But I'm not complaining that this is, you know, this is what I have. Yeah, that's therein lies the issue. Concentration. We go for more tumble? I think we do if we have to run away. I'll get a 5080 Ti, yeah.
I suggest running.
I suggest running. Okay, now here's the question is, do we go Zen Archery? Do we want to have this character full range, nothing close? Do you think they'll have good slings in the Underdark? I mean, a sling would be cool. Well, Zen Archery makes it so I use my wisdom modifier instead of my dexterity when firing ranged weapons. And since my wisdom is going to be... And so if I used ranged weapons, if my wisdom's already super high, it's going to be whipping it. I think Zen Archery is the play. What else do we have? But then we might have to use Called Shot. Point Blank Shot. I think Point Blank Shot might be good. Rapid Reload. There's a pretty good bow later on. Maybe we can focus on bows instead of crossbows. Bow and maybe sling. Let's go for it. Zen Archery. Yeah, what did that say? 15 feet? A character with this feat negates the -4 penalty when using missile weapons in melee and gains an additional +1 to attack when damage to a ranged weapons when the target is within 15 feet. That seems fairly close for a game like this, especially if we're going to be in the Underdark. You know, we're going to be in caves. That seems like a lot of close proximity. No, I don't think concentration's tied to archery. Concentration helps you not lose your spells when someone's bashing on you in melee. We almost made it to 10 tumble. We do have enough for another... The feat to avoid attacks of opportunity when... We could do rapid shot. No, I don't think we need rapid shot. What about these spell feats? Some sort of still spell? Oops, sorry. We could do toughness. Uh-oh. So here's where it gets tricky. Is we either take the weapon proficiency for martial, because we need this to be able to use longbows or short bows, or we have to take a level in like a fighter. One level in fighter would get us, so we have to use slings. Still spell, spell focus, skill focus. I believe so. Yeah, simple as crossbow and sling. And darts. But I don't think the archery bonus is for darts and stuff. I think thrown weapons use strength. I could do empowered spell. Or maximize spell. Quicken spell. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Quicken spell is pretty good. All right, I'll trust you on that. Let's take quicken spell this level, and then we evaluate at our next level if we really need to take a level of fighter or something, get that bow. Where's the chest locked? I need it.
And die!
Can't leave either. Guess I do have to just go to sleep.
I trust that your preparations are complete.
Very nearly, Red Mistress. It should only be a matter of...
Do not.
Tommy Mommy.
Would you have
Iblith.
I, the terror of all the Underdark, the Dark Queen of Shadow?
Of course.
You're about to get bopped, my dude.
Then proceed. I wish to see this being who my agents say can stop my great rise.
I do not believe anyone could stop you now, Great Vast Shadow.
So I thought. But my agents have resources beyond the means of mortals. This one will be my undoing, so they say, if I do not act in time.
You're already too late.
Wizard, I will wait no further.
Oh. It's even like an orange spider. They knew. Uh-oh.
What is this? A surfacer female? Have your spells become faulty, fool?
It is me, Amy Schwartz.
No, mistress. This is indeed an image of the one who shall defeat.
I will not be defeated. This image.
Oh, that guy got destroyed.
It shall be dealt with like the others. You, male, remove this dead fool and summon my red sisters. Now.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
And you, Surfacer, whoever you are and whatever threat you pose, you will not be able to hide. The drow shall strike swiftly and without mercy.
Oh my gosh. You stand shivering in the chill night air, sweat coursing down your body. You were somehow woken suddenly from your slumber, leaping from your bed to face... what? This person stealing my stuff? The memory of your strange dream still rings clearly in your head, along with an inner alarm that tells you all is not right. Suddenly you notice a drow elf. She appears to be trying to break into the chest with your personal belongings. No problem. Thanks for stopping by and chatting and help in making the character. Have a good one. Hey, you. Hey.
Hey, you over there.
Yawning portal dagger. When I stabbed this drow thief to death. This is a complimentary dagger supplied to all guests of the Yawning Portal Inn. The once flawless blade has been dulled from much use. A stamp on the hilt suggests that it was crafted by a cabal of wizards hidden along the Sword Coast. So even if I started with my dwarf, I wouldn't have all my cool armor that I got. A pretty young woman rushes in. By the time you got it back, you had better stuff. I wonder what they'll give me then, since this character technically never had any gear. Even stole my clothes. A pretty young woman rushes in, a mixture of fear and concern on her face. You vaguely remember her as the daughter of the innkeeper.
Is everything... Oh my word!
She finally spots the corpse of the drow thief and covers her mouth in horror. Is the inn under attack? No, I don't think so, my lady. I only entered your room because I heard the commotion from the hall. The drow woman, is she... Nobody steals my stuff and lives. I don't think she was just a thief, my lady. She probably took your equipment so you would be defenseless when the drow assassin showed up. That's been the pattern for the other attacks. There have been other attacks? Not here at the inn, but some of the Waterdeep's more prominent citizens have been killed in their homes while they sleep. Someone has been sending assassins to kill them off. But how could this thief even have known you were here? You only just arrived to the city. I'll have to tell Father about this. We take pride in the safety of our guests. The thief must have used magic. That's the only way she could have gotten in here undetected. She must have used some magic to send your equipment back to wherever she came from. Any idea where I could get some replacement gear? Tamzil frowns. Father's gathered weapons, armor, and other equipment here at the inn and help the defense of Waterdeep. Anyone working to save the city is welcome to any of it. Everything is stored in the armory just across the hall. Take whatever you need. Thank you. Okay. I know the equipment in the armory isn't suitable for a hero like you, Amy Schwartz, but it's the best we got. Now please excuse me, I have to go speak with my father. I'll tell him what happened here, but it would be best if you didn't mention it to the other guests. We don't want to start a panic in the inn. Father will take steps to see that this doesn't happen again. Very well, off you go. Goodbye, my lady. Once you have what you need from the armory, please go downstairs to the main room. My father is waiting there to speak with you. Let's go. Small dirty bag. I got a small dirty bag. Nice. Ranged weapons. There you go. Sling +2. So I can use the crossbow. Bring the bow for now. I feel like we should bring all this stuff. Do we have a vendor here soon? Let's make some money. Miscellaneous equipment. Gloves of the Hin Fist. Wax long sword, mace, single mace +2. I think chainmail is probably.
This is too much for carrying. Dump something.
Dump something. Got the arrows too. Good reminder. This dump is a bit of a street. A bit of a street. That ring of protection. Dexterity +2 and freedom. That's really nice. $16, it should be 3. It'd be better if we put on. No. Bolts and arrows +1. Make sure I'm checking. Yeah, look, they got these secondary ones. Boots of reflexes, inventory notes. Check the bag. Okay. Siphus Ordine and Tanorel. So let's see, this worn book. This large tome has a rather interesting title, Shadows of Underdark, written by one D. Scalesinger. Inside its pages is the full account of an adventure from earlier in your career. Your first adventure, in fact. The facts seem a bit exaggerated, according to your memory, but that apparently didn't stop the book from becoming a great hit amongst the nobility in several major cities throughout Faerun. For a time, you had the unique experience of becoming a household name. People who didn't know you would shout to you happily as you passed, or treated you like a trusted friend. The fame eventually died down somewhat, which was a relief at the time, but you have held on to a copy of the book as a souvenir. As for the author, a kobold bard by the name of Deacon, you haven't met him since those early days. Part of you has to wonder if you aren't owed some royalties. I think we might be. Inventory note. These items are intended for use only during an emergency. Please take only what you need. Potion of Clarity, Bark Skin, and Ale. Beacon?
I greet you.
This ancient-looking man appears ready for battle, though his frail body can barely keep itself upright beneath the weight of his armor. Am I so old that I am of no use to anyone? I am one of the few who has entered Undermountain and returned to tell the tale, but now they tell me I am too old to help Waterdeep against these foes. You could help me by telling me about Undermountain. His eyes brighten a little. You want to hear about Undermountain? Really? I would really love... I would be honored to help you. They say Undermountain is never the same, always changing, but there is one thing about that foul labyrinth that never changes. Its creator, Halaster. Halaster is a wizard of great and terrible power. Centuries ago, he built Undermountain, and he has controlled it ever since. They say he is completely mad. Wonder if he's anything like the Underking from Daggerfall. But there is a method to his madness. If you understand how the mage's mind works, it is possible to enter Undermountain and survive, as I have done. I've always been told Undermountain's unpredictable. Undermountain is forever changing, its very architecture twisted and distorted on Halaster's whim, but the nature of the dungeon always remains the same. Undermountain is designed to confuse and disorient you. Traps and tricks lay in wait around every corner. Never allow yourself to grow complacent, always expect the unexpected. Why would it be that way? I think it has something to do with the idea that death is a journey. I could be wrong. I would never claim to understand Halaster, not really. I just know the patterns now. That was useful, thank you. His face flushes red and his shoulders straighten with pride. That is not the only suggestion I can make. Watch out for mirrors. They almost always hide something, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And greed is a dangerous, often fatal flaw in Undermountain. How so? Often little traps will start with a small treasure to make you think there must be more. Then there will be a little danger, but nothing you cannot handle. If you continue, eventually the big trap will be set off. That is where most adventurers die. Of course, surviving the big trap can sometimes mean big rewards. Notice I said sometimes. Sometimes there's nothing? Halaster is unpredictable. Sometimes he rewards courage and bravery. Other times your trials will give you nothing. It's as if the wizard is making a mockery of these values. Anything else? Well, that is all I can think of for now. Maybe I will remember more later. Goodbye and thanks for the help. His eyes twinkle in a satisfied way. Thank you, lass. It is my duty and my pleasure to assist you. Tyr protect you on your journey. Oh. One sec, got a quick message.
I greet
you. Although this man looks human, faint traces of elven features reveal a mixed heritage. He appears to be meditating, but as you approach, his eyes open and he smiles in greeting. Good morning to you, friend. I am glad to see you up and about this morning. I believe today you and the other heroes here shall finally hear what good Durnan has planned for you all. Hopefully he can shed some light on the recent assassinations, and the denizens of the dark that are appearing to make war on this fair city. Appearing to make war upon us? Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven. Who are you? My name is Cyphus, a monk of the Guarded Mind Order. I have traveled here in hopes of finding new insights into the creatures of the dark who now ravage this city. Very little has been written on the Underdark, and little of what has been written is verifiable. My order is interested in learning the truth of such things. And, if what I have heard from the others here is true, you are a famed adventurer. Perhaps I shall have to put some thought into documenting your presence in this war. Want to write about me? You have the bearing of one who shapes events in history. If that proves to be the case, I will have little choice but to chronicle your participation in events here. Who are your masters? Excuse me. That knowledge is not something members of our order share. Strict rules are in place to keep our order safe. Simply know that I am an observer, nothing more. I wish you luck in whatever lies ahead, but I will not be a part of it. Would you like to work with me? No. I thank you for the offer, but I am afraid not. My main role here is observation rather than interaction. I will learn what I can from studying the enemy, not fighting him. I do not expect you or any of the others to understand the beliefs of my order, but we do not involve ourselves in wars. We observe and record, and that is all. No, he's got... Okay. He says, so long as your questions do not infringe upon the strict laws of my order, I shall do my best to answer them. I think we know everything we know from this guy. Seems to be like a fluid walking animation on humans. I feel like the dwarves and halflings looked a little sillier. Hey everybody, come speak with us, friend. Lanu Lanerl. Hey, Dalen Red Tiger and Tommy.
Hello.
The halfling rogue turns and regards you with an upraised brow and a ready smirk. He boldly appraises your purse even though you are standing right here in front of him.
Oi, I think everyone's been waiting on you. About bloody time you popped down here.
The innkeeper has refused to acknowledge the rest of us until Amy Schwartz makes an appearance. I, for one, did not journey so far to render aid only to be ignored.
Deacon?
There is no need to be unkind, Dalen. This woman deserves our respect. She is an adventurer of worth, and the fact that she is here is a boon to our cause. Huh. There ain't no cause that I know about that's gonna pay me 100,000 gold like this one, will I? I agree with Tommy. Gold speaks louder than any cause I've ever heard of. That is an odd thing for a bard to say, Sharwin. Have you no sense of the epic? I wonder if our friend here would agree with you. Then why do we not ask her? What of it, Amy? What has brought you to Waterdeep in its hour of need? How about Durnan called for heroes? I'm here to do the right thing. The half-orc relaxes a bit and nods, pleased. I am pleased to hear that. The city of Neverwinter was once saved by one who chose to do the right thing, as you say. I know. I am her. The halfling steps forward, grinning, and pats you on the back. Well now that you're here, I'm sure you'll want to adventure with good old Tommy, aye? One thing, though. If he wants me to unlock something, don't stand in me way. Well, I would like that, except, there must be a certain kobold around here that I've promised my heart to. Hey look, Drezzy has the same picture as Gertruda Wolfington. Well, I'd like that. Of course you do. I'm Tommy Undergallows, after all. We'll see how things play out, of course, but I'm always willing to take on a henchwoman. I should go. Aye, alright. You better get into the other room anyway. That fellow who runs the inn is waiting for you. Hey, Drezzy. Look, you even picked the same face and beard that I picked for, my dwarf.
What?
With long, dried splatters of blood across his face and an ale in hand, the dwarf looks contented and very drunk. I tell ye true, I've a taste for blood, and I'm going to taste more. Nothing could hold me back from this here Undermountain. Soon as I'm done me drink, I'm going hunting. I've got a hankering for some monster brains served on me axe. How'd you like a taste of that, fair lass? Let's see, I'll join you in that feast, friend dwarf. He slaps your shoulder and laughs. Aye, I thought ye might. And call me Drezzy, won't ye? Now me, I've eaten my way through a dragon's intestines and to escape a delicate predicament. And I don't mind telling you that a dragon's spleen is the juiciest meal a dwarf could enjoy, particularly while the dragon is still alive. And a much more enjoyable experience than having to eat me way through me brother's partly digested corpse, I promise ye that. Start at the beginning, how'd you get inside a dragon? I should be thinking that'd be obvious. He ate me in one big gulp. Me and me family was looking for a new home, and we heard tell about this huge dungeon, what was under Waterdeep, don't you know. We figured the mage that stocked the place could use a good dwarf or two to keep things going, so we came looking for Halaster. You wanted to live in Undermountain? Sure. Sounded like a cozy little place to me family. Sadly, we never found the mage, as was set upon by one big black dragon. He ate me brother and me pa, though he refused to eat me mother. I suppose she looked right bitter to him and all. He just spit his acid and melted her on the spot. Finally, he grabbed me and swallowed me whole. Unlike me, poor family, I was wearing proper magical armor that protected me from the dragon's acid. You really ate your way out of a live dragon? Are you calling me a liar? Every word of the tale is pure truth, and I don't expect to have much trouble with this here dungeon neither. We'll carve that mountain up and massacre our enemies, striking terror into their hearts with maniacal laughter. And I'll bet I can beat you to the bottom, I do. I'll even let you have a head start. That's mighty kind of you. Well, don't count on too many kindnesses, but you seem to have qualities about yourself worth knowing. If you get in some trouble down there and I wander by, I might even consider helping you. But for now, I wish you the best of luck. I'm just going to have one more ale before I head down. Alright, we do have to put our spells in. So our cantrips.
The magic of fire, air, water, earth, light, dark.
Spirit, mind, and body.
Light, dark. Virtue. Alright, level 1. What do we got? What do you mean, Jelly Bean? +1 bonus to attack and weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels. That seems good. Bane. Shield of Faith. Oh, +1 bonus for every 6 levels of the caster. Shield of Faith it is. Bet you we can do 2 Shields of Faith and 2 Divine Favors. Entropic Shield. Protection from alignment. Immunity to mind-affecting spells. Oh, heck yeah. Protection from evil would be real good, as would remove fear, mage armor, magic weapon. Presence is ignored by nearby creatures. I think we want a copy of Sanctuary, a copy of Remove Fear, and a copy of Protection from Alignment. That seems good. Oh, you don't choose an alignment? Let's... Oh, the caster chooses a target to be protected from either good or evil. I got you. So you pick somebody and it protects you from their alignment. Still, that seems good. Something you didn't know prior to this expansion. Alright, it's level 2 spells. What do we got? Stone Bones. Because the target undead to gain a +3 natural armor class bonus due to the thickening of its bones. Soundburst seems good. Negative energy ray, darkness. Every 2 caster levels, maximum 5d6 at level 9. And then it heals undead. So I think a copy of Negative Energy Ray is good. And Melf's Acid Arrow. We took our domain. Let's use these domain spells. Darkness came in handy when I was a shifter. So maybe a copy of Darkness. Owl's Wisdom.
Dark, the magic of evil.
Sure. We'll do a copy of Owl's Wisdom. I mean, I would love remove paralysis, except if I get paralyzed, that sucks. Okay, silence is probably good. I bet you we run into spellcasters down there. A sound burst has a chance to stun. I'll always take that. And a copy of Hold Person. Seems good. Now we have Animate Dead. This one levels with us. Level 10 or more Skeleton Chieftain. I think that's a no-brainer, having a summon like that. Bestow Curse. Seems good too. Clarity. Removes the effects of Daze, Sleep, Confusion, Stun, and Charm, and protects against all mind-affecting effects until it's removed. I think Clarity seems good. I can protect myself from mind spells. Always want to dispel magic. Here's Stinking Cloud. Searing Light. Undead can get bopped by that. Oh, Magic Circle against alignment. Will help both me and Deacon. Deacon? Glyph of Warding I always like. Continual Flame. Creates a magical flame that burns as bright as a torch until dispelled. It can cast on any item that can be equipped to create a permanent source of light. Oh. Debilitating Disease. Negative Energy Protection. Negative Energy Burst. +1 per cast level to a maximum of +20. 1d8 plus 15 now. There's 1 point of strength. Like a negative energy burst on some Dark Elf seems good. We get an AC bonus with Magic Vestment. We can get Prayer. Someone's hacking up a lung here in this inn. Protection from elements also seems good. Let's do protection from elements and prayer. Here we go. Now we definitely want Stone Skin. Consider even a second copy for Deacon. In fact, let's just go all in. Second copy. Hammer of the Gods. Okay, every 2 caster levels, maximum of 5d8. Freedom of movement, divine power. It's good against a web. Yeah, we'll probably run into that a lot. Oh, divine power just turns us into a fighter. That's cool. I forgot about that spell. Can I cast web? No. Web was not among the domains we chose. It was one we passed on. We can do a greater magic weapon. That's good. Grab a copy of Freedom of Movement. Or we can quicken one of our cantrips. You imagine a quick spell? Quick, cast light. Greater magic weapon, just in case we don't find any +3 stuff. Death spells. Well, we get divine power. Restoration removes all level drain, blindness, and deafness. Will not remove the effects of a curse or disease.
Regeneration!
Let's do Hammer of the Gods. Level 5, we can start quickening level 1 spells. Alright, True Seeing I think is a staple. So we definitely do True Seeing. Spell resistance. Monstrous regeneration. Ice Storm is one of our domain spells, I believe. Ice Storm and Flame Strike, I think, are some bread and butter there. Oh, Circle of Doom is an AoE negative energy attack. It's worth considering. Battle Tide. Healing Circle. Oh, they actually die in this one? Uh-oh. Well. Keep a copy of Raise Dead on hand. And let's do Circle of Doom. We can quicken level 2 spell. What else do we have? We did get Acid Fog as part of our domain. Blade Barrier seems strong, especially if we're going to be casting. Let's do that. Heal seems good. Undeath to Death. Slays undead creatures. Planar Ally, Greater Dispelling. Greater Sanctuary. Arm. Banishment, that's good to keep in mind because we'll probably start running into creatures being summoned all the time. Create Undead. Oh. Another good summon. How about Create Undead and a copy of Heal. Heal. And then we can quicken level 3 spells with a 7th level slot. Generate 6 hit points around. Word of Faith. A wave of divine energy blasts all creatures within the effect. All enemies are stunned 1 round per 2 caster levels. Any hostile summoned creatures are returned to their home plane. Okay, this is Word of Faith seems awesome. It also heals the target to full hit points. Greater Restoration. Yeah. There's heroism in this. I don't think so. Are you talking about like the Might and Magic version of heroism? That's the first thing I thought. Regenerate or an instant cast spell. Eighth level, I have Masked Heal and Sunbeam. And it has Greater Heroism. No, I'm not familiar. I don't think so. And our Blinded. Create Greater Undead. Aura versus Alignment. Create a Doom Knight, a Lich, or a Greater Mummy. Earthquake. Firestorm. Let's do Sunbeam. Sunbeam. I feel like aura versus alignment is going to be amazing. Because all drow are evil, right? Let's go Sunbeam and Firestorm if we're going to do casting. Lots of casting. Quicken Heal, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we can make it to Quicken Heal. But, I mean, a Quicken Cure Critical Wounds would be really good, too. 4d8 plus 20. Because these are level 4 spells, so at level 9, you get level 5 spells. Although if we took the domain for healing, we could have gotten it. But that's alright. Let's do Regenerate. Right, there we go. We got a full rack of spells going. Oops.
Time for a bit of the game.
I just realized we're over an hour in and we haven't even made it out of this initial this initial inn. Hope there's a vendor in here. Okay. Deacon? Durnan turns towards you as you enter the common room. A stern and solid man who is rumored to have once been a great warrior. The relief now on his face is clearly visible.
Greetings. I am glad that you made it at last. I trust your accommodations were adequate?
Aside from the thief in my room, very much so. Durnan's features harden, a deep anger suddenly evident. Aye, Tamsil told me what happened. I cannot apologize enough, Amy. Once I would have been able to ensure the safety of my guests, but no longer. The damnable drow come and go as they please, it seems. These are dark times for our city. The enemies of Waterdeep must have learned you had answered our call for heroes. Given your reputation, it's not surprising that they targeted you. Why would they steal my equipment? Hold on a sec there. A drow thief came in and stole all your equipment? If I'd known you were such an easy mark, I might have nicked your stuff myself. Durnan silences Tommy's laughter with a cold glare. This is no joking matter. The drow don't play games. I'm guessing the theft was only the first step in their mission. The drow likely figured you'd be more vulnerable without your equipment. A drow assassin would probably have shown up a few seconds later to finish you off in your sleep. Fortunately, you woke up and thwarted their plan. Others in Waterdeep haven't been so lucky. There are several reports of prominent citizens slain in their beds. Waterdeep is under attack. Its people live in fear. That's why I made the call for all... Oh my gosh. That's why I made the call you all responded to. We're going to do something about it. And why you? Why don't the Lords of Waterdeep deal with this? The Lords of Waterdeep have their hands full protecting the city. I have experience with Undermountain, so I have been placed in charge of organizing this venture. Tommy's willing to help just so long as that 100,000 gold piece reward stays on the table. Not all of us are here because of the gold, Durnan. Some of us truly want to help. Please tell us what can be done.
Under siege. Raiding parties of drow and other creatures rarely seen on the surface are attacking the city. We've determined that these attacks are coming through Undermountain.
But Undermountain has existed for centuries. Why hasn't there been any trouble before?
That's what we need to find out. The Labyrinth of Undermountain was created long ago by Halaster, a mage whose power may have rivaled even Elminster himself.
Ooh. They sure are.
Halaster ruled Undermountain like a brutal tyrant. It was his magic that kept the creatures within from pouring out to overrun Waterdeep. Now Halaster has suddenly decided to unleash his creatures on this city, and we need to find out why. I want to know what that mad mage is up to.
Maybe something happened to Halaster. It's possible something happened to take Halaster out of the picture, I guess. But I find that hard to believe. He's a wizard of incalculable power. You don't just get rid of someone that powerful. It is odd that Halaster has aligned himself with the Dark Elves. He's never been too fond of them. But the Drow are attacking through Undermountain, and that means Halaster must be involved. Would Halaster still even be alive? Undermountain was built hundreds of years ago, but Halaster is an archmage. Time doesn't mean the same to him as it does to us. If I'm certain he's still alive and that he's involved in these attacks.
It's clear that the answers we seek can't be found here on the surface. The only hope we have of stopping Halaster is to send someone down into Undermountain after him.
So who's all going on this mission? Anyone willing to risk the dangers of Undermountain is welcome. Waterdeep needs all the help it can get. Whether you all work together or alone is up to you, I suppose. As many of you know, this inn is built around one of the entrances to Undermountain, a magical well that descends thousands of feet down into the very depths of that ever-changing labyrinth. Now, I don't intend to send anyone down into Undermountain unprepared. That would be suicide. I'll offer you what advice and equipment I can. In fact, I think it might be a good idea if... Wait, what's that noise, Father? Huh? It's coming from my well room. Durnan listens intently for a moment before his eyes go wide with the realization of what is about to happen. It is a cool title. Now I just have to get used to casting. To put these on. Let's see. Oh, see, I just deleted Word of Faith. God damn it. Can you only cast by putting them on your bar? Okay. Solenu Salatka. I have so many spells, though. I have to put all of these on my bar. Eel. Yeah, I know Shift and Control give us more action bars, but... Blade Barrier. Circle of Doom. Raise Dead can be on Control. Flame Strike. Ice Storm. Seeing. Want Stone Skin right up top. Freedom of movement. Sorry, I should have set these before. Greater magic weapon. Mind power. Hammer of the Gods. Spell, Animate, Clarity, Prayer, Stinking Cloud. Yeah, I don't feel like I even have enough slots. Silence, owls, darkness, milfs, anime undead. Then we have first level spells. Field of Faith, Divine Favor. See, all my spells are broken. Oops. Get rid of these, empty my quick slots. I'm going to do protection against alignment. Sanctuary. Like first things first, let's start with where's our silence at? Silence this lady. Am I in the darkness though?
Dark, the magic of evil.
Evil. And then we will Hammer of the Gods. Dalen's hurt. Heal Dalen.
Yes, death to you.
Thank you, healer. Oh, Durgar. Flame strike that. He got some learning to do. Amy Schwartz damages urns and Durgar. Glim Folkor, Parley, La Fontaine. Follow me, we must secure the well. Except our boy D-Bunny's right here. Thought death had come for me. Thank you for your help. Oh, is she raising them all? Wait, can I raise one? I gained 500 experience and shifted my alignment towards good. Oh, cast a resurrection on him. Alright, D-Money.
Deacon greets the noble hero.
Here.
Deacon?
Furiously writing away in a small tome, the small kobold is not aware of your approach. When he glances up and notices you, he smiles broadly.
Boss, you comes to big human city. Somehow Deacon just knew you would come.
Deacon, I haven't seen you for ages. Yes, it has been a long time, boss. Deacon be real busy for a long time traveling and writing book. Deacon be famous bard now. I have a copy of that book, actually. Ooh, you gets book? Deacon so very pleased. Did you reads it, boss? Did you likes it? It was better than this book I read about the plague in Neverwinter. I have to say that. Deacon read that. It not got kobolds though, so Deacon think it very boring. Dumb elven lady, no substitute for good kobold. Good news be that Deacon work on new book now. See, Deacon not got's title for it yet, however. Oh my gosh. That is really good. I do really like that. All right. Is that why you're here in Waterdeep? You're working on a new book. There be call for heroes, so Deacon come. Deacon be great kobold hero after all, and it'd make great plot for second epic story too. Even better if Boss be in it. So you came here expecting to go into Undermountain by yourself? The kobold shakes his head grinning. Deacon not so silly. Deacon not go in Undermountain by himself, no. Deacon just get killed that way. Deacon great kobold hero, but still just little kobold. Right. I mean, Baldur's Gate especially. Deacon come and hope that he find other adventurers. Maybe they takes Deacon with them. But, hear the kobold sigh sadly, nobody wants to take little kobold along. How about we join forces? Deacon claps his hands together excitedly. Yay! Deacon think you never ask, boss. We make great team, you and Deacon. Just you waits and see. Hell yeah.
Deacon?
Hey, look, that is the line, right?
Deacon? Deacon?
Yeah, that's it. You can identify the Ion Stone, Lesser Blue Ion Stone. Power blue once a day. The blue Ion Stone increases your wisdom by 2 while active. Oh. Light crossbow +3, studded leather +3, belt of agility, ring of protection, dragon tooth amulet. What? Damage resistance, boots of reflexes. Deacon's got all the good stuff. Give him more bolts. Bracers of armor. Oh, I can tell why. Small shield +2. That was a very good line. I really like that. You did not disappoint. I'm gonna take this stuff to sell. Ba 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 ba. Get the light crossbow. Beacon? You won't need that short sword. You could hang on to the torch, why not?
Deacon?
Then your tactics. Defend me and don't attack until I do. I want you to stay close. We're both going to be ranged characters. And I don't want to change anything else right now. Piercing arrow. Gray band. Yawning portal well room. Let's go. Whoa.
You will die!
Hopefully this does not harm our allies, but let's go ahead and sunbeam that nerd.
Victory for the Val'sharans!
Spell resisted. Okay. I think I got some of them. I'm gonna do a circle of doom.
Good.
Blasting them with these spells. Prayer, clarity. Let's do a sound burst.
You will die!
There you go. Stun them. Finish them off. It's still just one henchman, right? Only Deacon?
It was a close thing, but I think we've managed to drive them back.
Good job.
I need you four to stay here and guard the well until then.
Quickly, we must move. I like how those four from the original campaign are working together like that. I do like that. White Thesta. Nope. Chuck Testa. You remember that meme?
Greetings, adventurer.
Durnan wipes the dust off his clothing brusquely, having just recovered from the effects of the Beholder's Ray. His expression is a clear mix of helpless frustration and rage.
Blast those four fools! What were they thinking? Rushing headlong into the well like a bunch of impatient children. Don't they realize how dangerous Undermountain is?
Do you think that maybe was planned? He considers your words for a moment, nodding. The drow thief in your room, now this attack, seems like our enemy has a plan. The others probably ran right into a trap or ambush. You want me to go after them? I don't want you rushing off in a blind rage like those others, Amy. You have to be smart about this. You'll need to be properly prepared before you go into Undermountain. You're the only one we could turn to now, Amy. None of the other adventurers here can measure up to you, not even close. You're Waterdeep's last hope. Really, there are others who can help. The four that chased after the Beholder will have to survive the best they can. Maybe you can meet up with them later, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's all... If all that's left of them are smoking corpses. Oh, man. And after the attack on the inn here, I don't know if there's anyone who'd be willing to help you. Well, except for that kobold bard Deacon. He'd probably go with you if you can stand him. Hey, I like Deacon.
Deacon?
The innkeeper gives you a strange look, trying to determine if you're serious. Really? You like him? No accounting for taste, I guess. Maybe he grows on you. Well, why don't you come with me, Durnan? If I honestly thought it would help, I'd go with you, but my adventuring days are long behind me. Besides, I have a family now. Undermountain took what luck I had long ago, and I barely escaped. Going back would be foolish, so now I'm doing my part. And I'm just asking you to do yours. Is that not enough? Well, how am I supposed to survive Undermountain? I won't lie to you, it won't be easy. But the key is to go in prepared. Talk to White Thesta. She has some items that will help you, and you'll need all the help you can get. Alright, I'll do it. Durnan nods, his head relieved. I am glad to hear that. I truly wish I did not have to place all our hopes on your shoulders, but it appears we have little choice. The well will lead down into Undermountain. Once you've talked to White Thesta and stocked up on equipment, I can help you up and down. I suspect you have many questions, however. Well, I had a dream before the thief came. A dream? What sort of dream? Let's tell him about the dream. About our hot Dami mommy. He listens as you describe the dream and the drow matron, intensely interested. Oh. When you finish, he scratches his beard thoughtfully. Aye, interesting. I've never been one to put much stock in prophetic dreams, but I doubt you would be telling this if you thought it nothing more than your imagination. I've seen enough to know that having a powerful ally in your corner is something to be grateful for, usually. If someone sent you that dream, it might be a good idea to find out who. You think the dream was sent by an ally? Why not? You're a woman of religious conviction, aren't you? Divine intervention wouldn't be such a hard thing to believe, would it? At least you know someone's watching out for you. Of course, I follow the doctrine of the Orange One. At this point, I wouldn't turn away an ally, even an unknown one. In Undermountain, you'll need all the allies you can find. Well, what are you going to be doing while I'm down there? Keeping the inn safe, naturally. Overseeing the guards watching this well. Trying to round up more adventurers in the city. Though I have my doubts on that point. Don't worry, I won't go too far. I'll be here to bring you back up the well when you need me to. Okay. Got any more questions? Some supplies. Most stores in the district are closed. Argali's the type who would be stubborn enough to remain open. You'll find her shop just south when you go outside. And you could probably convince Sobre to open up for you as well. He sells wizardly goods across the street. What about some gold? Success. I suppose it's only fair you get something up front for what you're asking, for what we're asking of you. Here you go, 500 gold. That's all I have on hand. That should tide you over for the moment, I hope. Is there anything else? I'll be going now. Let's take a look around. You'd be smart to stock up on equipment before you go down there, Amy. There's a couple stores out in the city still up and running. Just tell Greyban I said it was okay for you to leave the inn. And make sure you speak to White Thesta. Her inventory of healing magic comes in handy in Undermountain. She's even got magic to raise the dead if you need it. Of course, by then it's usually too late. I'll be here if you need me. I've got to make sure we get some more guards set up around this well to prevent another attack. Just speak to me again when you're ready to enter Undermountain, and I'll lower you down the well myself. Good luck, Amy. We're all counting on you now.
A fair evening to you.
This elegantly dressed, well-manicured, beautiful woman smiles at you.
It is good to finally meet you in person. My name is White Thesta. I'm a priestess, so if you need healing or any temple supplies, I'm here to help.
You know who I am?
Everyone knows you, at least by reputation. Durnan told me you would be here when he asked me to come and lend my healing services to this mission.
She does kind of look like a peasant with stick arms. Is she missing her arms? What is that? I'm not crazy, right? Like, what are these? I guess it's just... That's weird. They look like prosthetics, you know, but I guess they're not.
That Durnan is certainly an interesting fellow, isn't he? I've heard that in his youth he was quite the adventurer, and he still has that strong, rugged look. I wouldn't mind adding him to my list.
I don't have time for this. Durden said you had something for me. Yes, of course. Let's get right to business. I have a gift here for you, something to help you on your quest. It's a Rod of Resurrection, an item of such power it can actually raise the dead. Based on all the rumors about Undermountain, you're going to need it. Those 4 eager souls who charged on ahead likely have need of its power, so don't be afraid to use it on them if you stumble across their bodies. The rod has several charges. Of course, I will try to help them if I find them. If you find the remains of one of those brave adventurers and restore them to life, they might be willing to help you in your quest. I doubt you'll find many others who will accompany you to Undermountain. Have anything else I could use? Let me show you the rest of my items. Normally I'd ask a large donation for each of them, but since you're trying to save the city, I'll only need enough to cover their base cost. Alright. The Sun Soul. I should have just made a monk and punched my way through. Nah, it's okay. Look, these robes of haste. Improved robes of the old order. Cloak of fortification. Fortification. Look, a whip. Sell off our stuff here. Potion of Clarity. Clear and fortify the mind against spells. I do have that. Sell the gas trap. Will not buy stolen goods. I still don't know why that's considered stolen goods. American Dart, Bullet. Relic of the Reaper. Manipulate Portal Stone. I didn't read that. Let's sell off the crossbow. I think from here we're good. just hang on to the arrows that way. I would love one of these Periapts of Wisdom. I almost have enough for the 1+3. It's got no bags. Light Flail still requires Martial. Kiss of Soon. Aces, clubs. The Sling +2. Bullets +1. Boots of the Sun Soul. Were you lying to me about finding a Belt of Haste? Probably not good to spend our money quite yet until we check out the other shops. Go take a look.
Oi, what can I get ya?
This huge one-handed half-orc stares... Oh, he is one-handed. Stares at you with a grimace, trying to decide if he recognizes you or not. You no allowed out. There be ban on streets. I'm allowed to leave. His eyes narrow in thought. Me not remember boss say you go out. I'm Amy Schwartz. Durnan said you let me out. The half-orc's mind slowly churns over this information, and his face brightens in recognition. Amy Schwartz. Yeah, boss said it okay for you to go out. Me remember now. You be careful if you go out. There be bad stuff out there. Many streets close, shops close, and sometimes looters. He unlocks the door, then slips the key back inside his shirt. He gives you a big toothy grin and waves goodbye. No, Eslis, I specifically remember you saying you find the Boots of Haste instantly. They're going to be extremely available to you, and I'm gifting 100 subs right now. I think I remember you saying that. A nervous guard comes running up to you. How fares everyone inside? Coming right up. I should add that sound. Coming right up. Hey, what the? Ice Storm that nerd. Oh. Still gonna Ice Storm right there. No, the guard. Oh, my thing died instantly. Firestorm. Oh, man. Getting bopped by these mages. I don't have my protection spells up. Okay. Prayer. Old person.
I smack you down! You will rot here! Rot!
Alright, we did it, we did it. Just barely. I wish I could resurrect the guard. Please disperse. What are you doing to protect us? Why have you closed the streets off?
Hello.
Be wary, citizen. Empty Cake Tavern. Little Musing's Magic Shop. Argali's Arms.
No. Me can't do that.
Empty Cake Tavern is closed because of the troubles in Waterdeep.
No. Me can't
Dog sniffs at you and realizing you're not one of the attackers, pants in a friendly way. That's nice. Turn the lamppost on and off. Docks closed until further notice. Go to Abigail's Arms. Argali Sylth. Sorry, it was Argali's Arms.
Hello.
Hello. Dark frown covers this woman's face as she surveys her displays of weapons and armor. As you approach her, she cocks her head to the side and arches an imperious eyebrow.
If you come to this shop to loot it, you should know that there are protections to guard against such things.
I'm not some petty thug, I'm Amy Schwartz. Ah, the famed adventurer Durnan spoke of. How can Argali Sylth be of assistance today? What do you sell here? Argali Sylth is great merchant. She has generously agreed to keep her shop open and make her arms and armor available for purchase despite all dangers. Seeking arms and armor? It is a sad day when the streets are closed and the people too scared to flock to buy Argali's magnificent goods. Would you be interested in seeing Argali's goods? They are very high quality. Yeah, let's do it. Argali only sells the best, allegedly. Breastplate. Eyes of Petrification. Flesh to stone once a day. Hammered from a Gorgon's armor plates, this helm mounts 2 crystal lenses over the wearer's eyes. These special lenses, made from the calcified corneas of a Medusa, allow the wearer to use the Medusa's Petrification Gaze attack. Rare indeed, the origin and purposes are shrouded in mystery of the few known helms that have been traced back to an abandoned temple, the Jungles of Colt. To an abandoned temple, the Jungles of Colt. That's a typo. Containing some of the most elaborate human and animal statuary ever seen in the region. Interesting. That's almost 100,000 gold. By Greater Archer's Belt. Piercing resistance. Piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing resistance. That's interesting. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Dexterity. Watchman's Helm. Full plate, half plate, chainmail. Chainmail and breastplate the same? Really? Chain shirt. Wonder if it'd be worth it just to go full plate, 50 pounds. Amulet and rings, metal dye black, and dye my armor? That's kind of cool. We have a sling +3 we could buy. Warhammer +3. Heavy flails and crossbows. Fire bullets, bullets +3. He's got good +3 stuff. Doesn't have any cloaks. Let's go see what magical goods we have. I'm not seeing anything that's like jumping out at me as a must buy, you know. Pickpocket failed. Hey, don't you touch that. Okay. Why is this house guard following me? Oh, all because I was pickpocketing something. Guard standing inside the wall.
No, we can't do that.
As you knock on the door, you hear somebody grumbling and shuffling around. Then a small window slides open and a pair of eyes glare out at you.
Can you not see the sign? We are closed. Please go away until such time as this war is ended and or the street ban is lifted. Goodbye.
Pardon me, but my name is Amy Shwartz, and I was told you might help me. My goodness, please come right in. I'll just unlock the door here. There you go. Come right inside. Sobre.
How goes your adventures?
An elegantly dressed mage is busily reading from an ancient crumbling text, but he smiles at you as you approach.
The moment I heard your name, I thought to myself, oh, this is simply too good to be true.
Of course, my shop is actually closed right now, but a visit from such a famous adventurer is too good an opportunity to miss. Maybe I will write you into one of my plays. You have the advantage of me. What is your name? Oh, how rude of me. I am the mage Sobre, an instructor of the magical arts at the University of Waterdeep, sage of Soothsayer's Way, and proprietor of this fine establishment. Or at least I was an instructor before those cretins burned down my part of the school. This happened during the attack? We were one of the first places to be attacked by the Drow and Duragar. They were savage, brutish monsters. They put the entire school of magic at the university to the torch. It was simply awful. They almost killed me, you know. How'd you escape? Well, I was not actually there at the time, but they did kill a number of my friends. You can imagine how terrible it was for me to go back and see all the devastation. Several of my students died in the laboratory where I taught. We found their bodies dead and mangled around the corpse of a young cockatrice they had helped hatch only weeks before. Deacon whips out a quill and a sheet of parchment. This maybe makes good story, right, boss? Deacon wants to write this down. What'd that monster be named again? A cockatrice. Surely you've heard of them before. Magical beasts. Rather small, but quite deadly. They can turn a man to stone. A what-a-trice? A cockatrice. You know, like... Oh, forget it. It isn't worth it. Sobre shakes his head in exasperation. I know it probably sounds strange to you, but the way they protected the creature... Well, no mother could have possibly done more, and now they're dead. I'm sorry for your loss. I have barely been able to sleep since. That was why I created the magical telescope in the hopes it would help me come to grips with the attack on my university. Feel free to use the telescope whenever you wish to observe the details of the brutal attack. It might help to strengthen your resolve against our enemy. But I'm sure you have more important things ahead of you, too. Perhaps I might have something you would find useful. I have all sorts of magical items at my disposal, and a share of all profits go to assist the rebuilding of the university. Would you like to see my wares? Yes. Wait, we got the Nymph Cloak +3 right off the back. Sequencer Robe. Use clear sequencer, unlimited uses per day. That's amazing. I wish I had that. The fabric of this robe is woven from thin strips of a mysterious material that is capable of storing magical spells. A caster need only cast a defensive spell upon the robe. The robes will then store the spell so that it may cast at a later time instantly. The robe is capable of storing one spell, though there are rumors that more powerful robes exist. That's cool. Energy, fire resistance, cold resistance.
Magnificent!
Cloak of Fortification, that'd be good. That's 56,000 gold. Wonder if upgrading to a sling +3 would be worth it at all. Power, defense, and command. Immunity to mind-affecting spells. Oh. Scarab of protection, and then we got clothing and armor die. Mild spider venom. Okay. Well, I don't quite want to get rid of any of my stuff yet. Let's take a look at the telescope. Please be careful with that. It can be a little disorienting. Okay. Death to the surface dwellers! Oh man. Sobre watches your expression as you look up from viewing the battle. It was horrific, and the powerful items they stole. I shudder at the thought of our enemies wielding such power. I fear that with such deadly attacks on the city, we shall find ourselves undermined and easy prey for the creatures of the Underdark. What did they steal? Everything magical that the mages of the university had made or were studying. Most likely there were even a few powerful artifacts. Oh man. Though I'm not sure what they would be. If you recover any, I'm sure the school would love to have them back. Waterdeep is stronger than them. Buongiorno. Or Bonejourno, there you go. What's up, 44? The strikes against our fair city have been fast and deadly. They are obviously well planned and executed with discipline. I assure you, should they continue, the war will not be taken to them. Waterdeep will fall. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, we already know about this, kind of. Well, it's not what he said. We were one of the first places to be attacked by the Drow and Durgar. They were savage, brutish monsters. They put the entire school of magic at the university to the torch. It was simply awful. They almost killed me. Okay, yeah, we did read this. Sorry for your loss. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. Let's actually go into the Underdark now. No resting is allowed in this area. Yes, this is the second and final expansion. It saw me snoring. I am now a human, chaotic good cleric. Wait, does it show my deity? Why can't I name my deity without showing it? I'm a cleric of the orange one. I named my god, my own god, and it's the orange one. Is juiciness. Is juiciness. I'm ready to enter Undermountain. Okay, you have my permission to enter the well. There's a lever that should lower the shield doors for you. Good luck, Amy. And we named her Amy Shwartz because she kind of sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Alright, I says you attack right now!
Do you wish to descend into the black depths of the well? Yes. Deacon? An emaciated goblin slinks out from the shadows. He approaches you warily, ready to flee at the first hint of danger.
You're not a fairy. No. But you don't work for the ogre. No. Grovel's never seen you before. And remember, maybe you don't work for anyone. Maybe? Yes? No?
What are you talking about? Yes, that's good. Good. Everyone else down here is mad, fighting and killing, but not you. No. Deacon gives the goblin a suspicious look. Deacon thinks you want Boss to hire you. Well, forget it. Boss not need your help. He got Deacon. Damn right. No. Grovel doesn't want to be hired, not if that means going deeper into Undermountain. Grovel just wants to talk. Maybe you want to talk? Yes? Talking is what I'm good at. Not fighting, not magic, but information is what Grovel's good at. You have questions? Grovel will help you. Better than fighting, yes? Okay. Enough yapping. I'm in the mood for a goblin kebab. Alright, who are you? I'm Grovel. Nobody important. Not now. Grovel used to be advisor to King Bloodtooth long ago, back before Grovel came to Undermountain. Well, how'd you get here? We come like all the others. Halaster brought us. Nobody knows why they hate us so, or why they have made war upon us. No. 1 second, King Bloodtooth sitting on his throne, then poof. We all here in Undermountain, the whole tribe. Halaster does things like that. Crazy in the head, yes? Oh, yes. But we not know that back then. Grovel only learns that stuff later. What happened to the rest of your tribe? Bloodtooth says we should fight our way out, and tribe agrees. They not smart like Grovel. Grovel knows you don't fight other creatures in Undermountain. You don't make Halaster mad. But Bloodtooth never listens. They try to fight their way out, and now only Grovel is left. Goblins in Undermountain are nothing but food for the others, even Bloodtooth. Yes. Deacon thinks he'd be telling the truth, boss. Deacon heard of Bloodtooth. He a big, scary goblin chief, until he disappear. Everyone say Bloodtooth be dead, him and all his tribe. But Grovel's still alive. Not strong, but smart. Hide, watch, wait for a chance, yes? Maybe. With Halaster gone, maybe now is a good time to escape, yes? Halaster's gone? What do you mean? Halaster's gone. Don't know where. No. But he's gone. Yes. That's why the creatures in Undermountain are fighting. Halaster made us play nice, but now he's gone. Now everyone is free to fight and kill. Stupid creatures. But with no Halaster to keep us here, we are free to escape. If we survive. Like Grovel, yes? Grovel doesn't know much else, only that Halaster is gone and Undermountain is more dangerous than ever. Oh, yes. Everyone fighting for power, fighting for control, fighting to escape. Well, you mentioned ogres and fairies? Yes, ogres to the north, fairies to the south, stuck in the middle with you. Armies of the ogre mage and the fairy queen, fighting for control. Both think they should be one in charge now that Halaster's gone. Well, what do you know about Undermountain? Undermountain's always changing. Halaster doesn't leave it the same for long. Walls shift, doors move, brings monsters in, pops monsters out. He's mad. Always playing games. But Grovel knows to be careful. Watch for traps, play nice with others, stay out of the way, stay small and hidden. Not so bad before, but now Halaster's gone and things are bad. Very bad. Okay, well, I'll be going now. Wait. Grovel wants out of this dungeon. Too much fighting, too much killing. You can help, yes? Maybe yes? You can help Grovel escape? I suppose I could get Durnan to pull you up to the well. Yes. Pull Grovel up the well. Send me where it's safe. Away from here, please. Thank you. Hurry. Tell Durnan Amy Shwartz sent you up. You give a tug on the chain and Grovel is hoisted up the well. Hopefully Durnan gives him a chance to explain that you sent him before anyone does anything rash. Well, this doesn't look positive. Oh, skeleton warrior. He can help. Ow. Okay, we did it. Guess we should probably buff up before we go in there, huh? Find power. Clarity. Divine favor. Oh, divine favor only affects me. Owl's wisdom. Action from the elements. Wonder. Let's do level 1. Can I put bless in here? And then I get another second level spell. I don't know if these are gonna stick. Let's do stone bones since we have a couple animate dead buff spells, and then 5th and 6th level. 5th we'll do Death Ward. Oh, that's 4th, my bad. 5th level, another Flame Strike. Then 6th level, we'll do an Outsider. Control Undead? We've already run into several Undead. But once again, I don't think these spells are gonna stick around. I would need to rest to get them, but I don't, like I said, I don't think it's going to happen. Someone damages Amy for magical. Acid.
Deacon sees dead people. In this case, Deacon sees Bard Lady from Inn. Remember her?
Yeah. Let's get her up.
Well met.
Well met. The woman's eyes flutter open and she looks around with a great deal of surprise and slowly dawning horror. Deacon, you're drunk. Her face goes pale as she realizes where she is.
This is Undermountain. How did I... What happened? Did I die? Who are you?
You don't remember me? I spoke to your group at the tavern. The bard peers at you closely. Of course, you're Amy Shwartz, the hero that Durnan was waiting for. There was a fight when we chased that beholder down here and I was hit by a poisoned arrow and killed? He nods slowly. I remember now. Thank you for bringing me back. You know where the rest of your group is? I have no idea. If my companions had been victorious, surely Linu would have raised me. They wouldn't have abandoned me here, she thinks again. Well, Tommy maybe, but never Linu or Dalen. I can only assume that they fled further into the dungeon, or died perhaps. She shudders visibly at the thought. Just some more adventurer bones to add to the pile down here. I hope not. Okay. Is there anything you can tell me about this area? I wish I could help you. We chased the beholder into this area. There wasn't really time for me to look around much, I'm afraid. Well, what are you going to do now? He frowns and thinks about it for a moment. Well, I suppose I could go back to the inn. I have no illusions about being able to make it through Undermountain on my own. Huh. You want to come with me instead? Bard seems slightly surprised and arches an eyebrow, studying you. Are you serious? Most of my equipment appears to have been taken. I'm hardly in a state of much help to you. I could still use your help regardless. Well, I must admit I didn't want to stop the adventure this early in Undermountain, she shrugs, grinning. Lead on, then. Hey, look at that. Level 7 Bard, level 6 Fighter. Just pop that bow on and let's get to it. Darwin's Ring. +2 deflection, +4 dexterity. And mace +3.
Interesting. These pillars are no doubt part of a puzzle erected to bar our progress through Undermountain. Halaster seems to have made this entire place a deadly lunatic maze.
Interesting.
Boss?
Yes, Deacon? Deacon cautiously looks around before continuing. He knows we is in Undermountain now, don't you? Yes, of course, and? The kobold cringes away from you a little, obviously uncertain. Well, he knows what that means, yes? No, what does it mean? Deacon dances from foot to foot nervous. Once he gets into Undermountain, it means you not able to gets back out easy. Magic not work to takes you anywhere. You're saying the Relic of the Reaper won't work? Deacon thinks for a moment and shrugs. Deacon not knows for sure. Maybe Boss's relic be more powerful, but stories all agree on same stuff, like teleports not works here. I can still get back up to the inn, can't I? If you climbs rope, yep. Do you know a lot about Undermountain, Deacon? Back when Deacon worked hard to amuse Old Boss, Deacon reads lots of books. Old Boss likes to hear stories about Undermountain, so Deacon reads about those whenever Deacon finds them. Lots of it just be stories maybe, but Deacon think lots of it be truth too. Old Boss had books which nobody else got, so maybe Deacon knows things that nobody else knows. Some things Deacon knows, Deacon rather not knows. Like fact that wizard Halaster, human who builds all this, he'd be really crazy and wants to kill everybody who comes in. That makes Deacon nervous. Well, maybe this Halaster isn't here anymore. Deacon seems unconvinced. Wizards got ways of living long time. Especially crazy ones, Deacon thinks. Well, you've nothing to fear when you're with me. Deacon grins toothily. Oh, Deacon knows that. Deacon worried more about Boss than about Deacon. So, back to the adventure, Boss? Yep. Just make sure you tell me if you see anything else you recognize. Deacon is about to turn, but then he stops and puts up a small hand. Oh, Deacon just got one more things to say. This be big, dangerous place. Maybe he wants to talk with Deacon about what tactics Deacon should use, yes? Sure. Don't want to change anything else, though. I forgot to read.
Deacon?
I forgot about to read the Relic of the Reaper. You discovered this artifact when you were briefly trapped in the Plane of Shadows. Ever since you first picked it up, it has refused to leave your possession. Drop it, throw it away, crush it, it always immediately reappears, pulsing warmly with power as it ever does. Its main ability that you know of is that it can teleport you to a pocket dimension ruled over by a mysterious being that calls itself the Reaper. The Reaper's dimension is a nexus of sorts. The Reaper, not an unfriendly sort, allows you to use the relic to bind a location to a door in the dimension, allowing instant transportation back to that point. He will also teleport you to the dimension upon the moment of your death, saving you. The relic may only be used in this fashion, however, to bind a point or save you from death, if you have a rogue stone in your possession. The Reaper uses the power inherent within the gem to power the relic, consuming the gem in the process. Naturally, this makes rogue stones even more valuable to you than they would be otherwise. I think I sold them. Where the Reaper comes from or how the relic stone was created has never been revealed to you. You suspect that one day its mysterious history will catch up with you. For the moment, however, it has been far more of a boon. I should have read that earlier and not sold my rogue stones. Bloop, 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 bloop. We never looked at the tracks. Humanoid tracks scattered about the ground in this area. You have sold a rogue stone. It's the one the Valsharess seeks. Exterminate her. Exterminate. Hit him with the melfs.
Alright, I says you attack right now!
Where's that priestess? Also, where's my true seeing? Full of doom. Did I not put true seeing on? Right there you are. Spellbinder, battle cleric. Can I blind them? Uh-oh. Summoned white. Sound burst. Oh my gosh. Stinking cloud. Stinking cloud and then acid fog. Then we want Circle of Doom.
This is not the end.
Probably. There we go. That guy. Marksman's almost dead.
This is not the end.
Hey. This class is feeling good so far. Hit it with a word of faith. Ah, summon bear. Which one is it that gets rid of summons? Might have been word of faith, actually. And word of faith, any hostile summoned creatures are returned to their home plane. Yeah. No, I knew it was banish, but I had one that also did that as an effect. It was word of faith stuns everything and returns summons, but it went off after before the summon was out. Actually, let's go back over here. Successful tumble and firestorm it.
Die! Die and be forgotten!
Oh, okay. Seems like I can run inside my acid fog without care in the world. New helmet.
Fair enough.
She unlocks stuff?
Okay.
Oh, she certainly can. Armor, longsword.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Finished.
Finished.
Deacon? Deacon?
Identify my equipment. Goggles of minute seeing and leather armor +3. Goggles of minute seeing or minute seeing. This metallurgist's helm bears the distinctive look of Lantanese make. It has been specially constructed to allow an intricate series of lenses to swivel over the wearer's eyes. They enable much improved close-range vision and are very useful for locating or identifying features such as tiny seams, marks, cracks, or imperfections. Such helms are valued by Lantanese archaeologists when manipulating experimental contraptions, both for their investigatory and protective properties. Okay. I'm going to probably give that to Sharwin. Putting this leather armor. She has vagabond rags. She has light armor proficiency, doesn't she? She's a fighter bard. Heavy light, bard songs, combat casting, improved critical with the longbow, weapon focus with the longbow. Weapon focus, two-bladed sword. Oh. Okay, well she's good with the longbow. And the two-bladed sword, I'll have to keep that in mind. Inventory. Why don't you go ahead and pop this leather armor on. You already have a longbow +3. Bum bum. The helmet of seeing. Alright, cool. Let's move on. Silence, negative energy ray, hold person, prayer, greater magic weapon, ice storm, flame strike. Target must be melee weapon or creature with melee weapon equipped. Okay, well, that's good to know. Can only do it on melee weapons. Goes to a new area.
Maybe we should let sleeping dragons lie, boss. You not think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's challenging. We could probably beat it. Immunity to electrical. Don't want to step on those. Uh-oh. Rip. Small shield and a battle axe +3. He sure does. Wonder if I can go up to it with my blade barrier. Regenerate on myself.
Regeneration!
Hammer of the gods! Heal myself. Heal, quick, faster! Go ahead and tumble away. Quickly, we must heal! Negative energy ray? Oh no, don't kill them. Oh my gosh. Poor Sharwin. If I was at like full spell strength, this was definitely could have done this. Him running back through the blade barrier hurt? Oh, it sure does. Is that far away enough? There you go. Let's run back through it again. Ah, the blade barrier ran out. Okay. We can rest up and do this fight again for sure. What if we... Wait, is he stone-skinned? What is that? Do, 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 do. Protection from alignment. Yeah, I just don't have any copies left. Deacon's dead. I was just trying to avoid resting, but I think this thing gets blasted if we just rest up. We rest, we buff, and I think it's a GG. Let's see here. Protection from evil. Let's animate dead. Fine favor, stone skin. Let's go ahead and prayer us now. See about where did blade barrier go? Blade barrier right here. Tumble success, and then we want to firestorm this. Oh, spell disrupted. Oh no. What the heck? Let's go with Sound Burst. Ice Storm. And Circle of Doom. Concentration failure. Let me see if I can run back through a blade barrier. Oh no. Hang on. Acid Fog. Wait a minute. Old blue dragon. How did he get back to full health? Oh, now I'm feared. My mind spells ran out. How did that happen? What? Thought we had this fight licked. I didn't realize he just gets to go back to full health instantly. I guess we do need to let these a sleeping dragon lie. Weird. I don't know how that happened. Oh, and it locks us in here when we do that. Sunbeam. Word of Faith. Heal. Critical hit, oh no. Okay, she's back up and at full health, and we flame strike him. Oh, okay, see, there it goes. We did it. I don't know how it went back to full health last time. I don't know what that was. Get a slick 1800 experience and we're good to go. Got a small shield +3 now. Beer, beer. Beetle, deedle, deer, deer. Another small shield. We got the Hearth Shield. +3 in fire resistance. These famous shields, crafted by the dwarves of the Western Heartlands, are so called because they make even the fiercest blast of heat seem as comfortable and tolerable as a cozy hearth. Hell yeah, brother. These guys burning for all eternity in here. Sucks to suck.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Finished.
Sorts of stuff in here. Halasters, magnifying glass.
This is too
blue
much
rod.
for carrying. Stomp something.
Deacon?
Breastplate +3. Is just an upgrade, straight up. Let me see here. Oh, you got 18. You got 14.
Deacon?
Inventory. Studded leather +3. Storm armor, armor bonus +3, dexterity +4, damage resistance. What about the chainmail? Chainmail +2 is a little better for you. Nameless light, bonus versus evil. Wow. What about you? Storm armor. In a plane far distant from our own, the renowned brass worker Giznervi crafted this breastplate. Oh, didn't we read this before? The blacksmith in Neverwinter was able to break the curse and restore the brass worker's armor. We read this yesterday. We got this yesterday. Alright, so storm armor for Sharwin. You want to hang on to this bastard sword too, just in case. Bum bum. Let's actually rest. We're gonna have to do a lot of resting here. You wake up from the noise of a creature heading your way. Oh, are we starting to get like interrupted during our sleep? There you go. Easy stun. This poor guy's stunned for days. I like how the bullets bounce off too.
I cannot lose.
I cannot lose. You certainly can. Bum, 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 bum. Any equipment? No. I think it is. I think we're now in this version we start getting interrupted on our rest. Undermountain level 1 central. Since we're so close to town, it might be worth it to run back up. But actually, before I get too deep in anything, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So stream Hordes of Underdark. Steam. Stream. Let's go ahead and save. Stream HOU backup.
Bye, boys. It's about bad now.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. I'm going to go ahead and head out to work now. Thank you very, very much. I'm enjoying Hordes of the Underdark so far, and we're going to go right through to the end. No stream tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be back Sunday morning, roughly the same time as today. Well, Sunday morning for me, but whatever time that is for you guys. So Sunday will be the next one, and I hope to see you guys back here at that time. Thank you very much. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.
Pleasant dreams.